Hi, and welcome to another edition of the Sustainable Scoop. Washington, D.C., and in particular, the Arlington area, is a great place to visit and a wonderful place to live. And thanks to my guest today, Adam McKay, who is the president of Inlingua, he is offering students from around the world that opportunity. Welcome, Adam.
Thank you.
And along with him is one of the Inlingua students that are currently attending the program, Mabel Gonzales. Welcome.
Thank you, Miriam.
Adam, tell me, how did you get involved in owning a language program or school?
I personally had done a lot of study abroad and learned languages and learned 4 languages. And so I've lived abroad and studied abroad, and I thought it'd be really cool to own a school where there's hundreds of students right here from all over the world and be involved in providing that international experience to them.
Now, Mabel, your company sent you here to the United States from Ecuador to study in Roslyn at Inlingua. Tell us a little bit about what you do in Ecuador.
Yeah, I'm working in Sub Miller, the brewery in Ecuador. I am the customer interaction director. Oh, no.
It's so important that you speak English then in your position, in an international position. So how has the experience been so far?
Yeah, my boss sent it to me here because I need to improve my English, and that is a great opportunity to make this.
One of the things that you mentioned was the culture, and I'm very proud to say that Mabel is one of my students, and I am a host family for her. So she gets the culture of living with a crazy American family. Now, Adam, Mabel is from Ecuador, but tell us about some of the students from around the world. Her company center here. Tell us about the variety.
Yeah, well, as you know, DC is a top 10 global city. It's a rising city, and we attract people from all over the world. And we're increasingly, it's a globalized economy. And for example, Mabel worked for the National Beer Company of Ecuador, which was bought by SAB Miller, the second largest brewery in the world. And that's a common story. So, you know, it doesn't matter where you are in the world, there's international business deals going on, and you could, next thing you know, be working for an international conglomerate. So we get students like that from all over the world. We have some younger students who are in the college age, maybe trying to go to grad school and learn English here before going to grad school. But then also right here, there's a big local market because we're such a global international city. We're a great destination. And a lot of companies here have people who English is not their native language.
And if they invest just a little bit of money in,
Yeah.
and I think you mentioned when we spoke before about Clark Construction,
Yeah.
some of these people that are really great at architecture and design, and they need to be able to communicate their ideas, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's certainly a floor. It doesn't matter how intelligent or skilled you are. If you can't communicate, communication is such a key skill, there's a floor on your career growth.
And particularly in English, right?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Now, in addition to all of the learning that takes place in the classroom, your students have an opportunity to enjoy the sights and the
Absolutely.
sounds of Washington, D.C. Mabel, tell us some of the things that you've done since you've been here.
I have been visit the monuments, the different museums, and of course shopping.
Yes, Mabel has done her share of shopping. But I think that the interactions that you have, both at school, out in the public, taking the metro, actually learning the bike trails, is also a good opportunity.
Yeah, it's a new experience for me.
Yes.
Totally a new experience.
And for people who are looking for an opportunity to come to the school and learn English, how do you identify what level they're at and what kind of progress you can make in a
Yeah,
short period
it's
of
a
time?
fantastic question. So we have open enrollment at our school. So every Monday somebody can join, and the first thing we do is give them an assessment test. And it takes about an hour, and it's a very good diagnostic test, and it tests all parts of language, reading, writing, speaking. And yeah, so we do that on the front end, and then we measure the progress and put them in the appropriate level. We have 9 levels of English, and put them in the right one and make sure that they're very, very challenged and build their confidence in the language from day one. So a lot of our methodology is dialogical, communicative, and the students are speaking constantly.
So I have to, again, congratulate Mabel for the courage to come on a television show and show us what she's learned in English. But I have to say that I am just amazed at how well you prepare your students for the fields they're going into, whether they're going to be an airline stewardess or they're going to work for an embassy or, like Mabel, is going to be doing international business. It's great that you focus their attention in that way.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, so in terms of like your long-term plan for Inlingua, I mean, you've got a great location, you're right off the metro. What are you hoping to achieve in the coming year?
Yeah, we want to continue to increase our diversity, and a few target markets overseas. We'll hope to see increasing students from Turkey and from China. And then locally, we're really interested in expanding upon we mentioned the Clark Construction, helping their employees, but even in the hospitality industry, we're trying to work with corporate partners.
Well, you bring up, you know, Turkey and other countries like that. I mean, this area is really big for IT and cybersecurity, and it would seem that if you were able to educate some of the people who are coming in on government contracts, that would be very valuable as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I just have to say also from my perspective as a host family, having students from South Korea, Thailand, Ecuador, Mexico, Japan, I can go on and on, has been such an amazing cultural experience for our family. So you actually give a lot to the community with a program like yours.
Very happy to be able to share the students with host families in the area.
I take excellent care of them.
Well,
now, how do they get in touch with you?
They can go to our website. It's inlinguaenglish.edu. So that's INLINGUAENGLISH.edu.
Yes, and you can also use your voice recognition for Inlingua.com. Is that correct?
Inlinguadc.com.
Inlinguadc.com for our radio viewers. Well, I want to thank you both for coming today. I really do appreciate the work that you do, and I'm fascinated by it. When you have an open house, please let us know.
We will.
All right.
Thanks.
And I want to thank you viewers for watching another edition of The Sustainable Scoop. I'm Miriam Gennari. Back to the news desk.